Power fans was good. Well, not necessarily Power fans. Raising Kanan fans, because apparently, you know, it's a lot of fans of Power who seem to think that Raising Kanan is trash. I don't get it. I don't know what y'all was expecting. I genuinely see people complaining that like he's not gonna meet Ghost and Tommy in this for a while. Like, bro, are y'all serious? Like, y'all saw the previews. Y'all saw how old he was in the previews. Why would y'all expect him to be meeting Ghost and Tommy anytime soon? Why would you even expect that? You feel me? I don't know what y'all expected out of this. It's literally called Raising Kanan. Like, I feel like that's self-explanatory, but nonetheless, Raising Kanan fans was good. We back with episode 5. I think it's episode 5 if I'm wrong. Wait, is it episode 5? I think it's episode 6. I don't know. It don't matter. You'll see in the fucking title. Anyway, what I did not know was that this was the mid-season finale, so there will not be an episode next week, but we will be getting one the week after. But if this was pretty good for a mid-season finale. Not a whole lot of action, you know. Not a whole lot of gunfire conflict that you would expect from a Power mid-season finale. But the way they did it, I liked it. You know, they set a lot of things up, which is kind of what this season has been doing for a while, setting things up, setting conflict up, setting up drama. And not only did it set up drama, a lot of things came to a head. Well, not a lot of things. One main thing came to a head, which I did not expect to happen so early on. But we're gonna get to it. In the meanwhile, y'all see my Dragon Ball Z do-rag. You know, supporting my boy. Y'all can get it one. You know, they got a lot of anime do-rags. You got other do-rags, Ocean Motion do-rags, man. I'm gonna leave a link in the description if you want one yourself, if you want to look good like me, you feel me? I mean, you know, you can't pull it off like me, but you can attempt. Anyway, we opened up the way the last episode ended. Obviously, Kanan was at the stash house with his Uncle Marvin. He was not supposed to be there, but Uncle Marv needed help moving all of the stuff out of the old one to the new one. Davina basically gave the drop to Unique on Kanan and Rock's stash house. Pulled up. Unique's boys robbed the place, held Kanan at gunpoint. Uncle Marvin shot one of the motherfuckers. Blood got on Kanan on the shirt. This idiot decided, I'm gonna take this shirt home. First of all, he should have just he should have burnt the shirt. He shouldn't even taken it home. Wear a coat, change your clothes when you get upstairs. He took the shirt home, said, let me roll it up and put it under my bed. That's the best place for you to hide it, bro? Alright, cool. So Rock finds it at the end of the last episode. This episode opens with her confronting him about it. He's getting ready for I believe he was getting ready for school. I don't know. He probably was getting ready for school. But was getting ready for school, and the shirt is laying there on the table. We find out that 4 days have passed since this has happened. And this motherfucker has not once thought to fucking move the shirt, get rid of the shirt, nothing. And he wants to be in the game. Bro, you're an idiot, bro. You're an idiot, bro. Rock basically says, you know, I was waiting to see if you was going to come clean about it, but you didn't. Kanan tries to take blame for it and says that he volunteered to help Uncle Marv. He said that he was already there getting some money that Scrap owed him, and Uncle Marv was there trying to get all this stuff out, and he offered to help. But obviously Rock's not stupid. She's not believing it. She then later on confronts Marvin about the same thing while they're at the table with Lulu. She did not take that very kindly. Uncle Marv is clearly a fuck up. But they're family, so it's gonna stick around. But speaking of family, family fights, and right after that, Uncle Marv and Lulu got into there's 2 fights in this episode, and this was by far the worst. Jesus Christ. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. They were fighting like 7-year-olds, but I guess when you're brothers. Anyway, it led nowhere. But speaking of the other fight in this episode, Kanan has his suspicions about who ratted out the stash house to Unique. Kanan has his suspicions. Jukebox has hers. Jukebox, correctly, unbeknownst to Kanan, feels it was Davina. Kanan took that very personally. Famous is a loudmouth. Famous is fucking annoying. Actually, I'm not even going to address Famous anymore in this episode unless we're talking about the studio time shit. But Kanan takes that personally, storms out. Jukebox follows after him. They're talking for a bit, and he basically threatens, like, look, I know your secrets, so watch your fucking mouth, basically. And she tells him, look, I know secrets about the family that you wouldn't even want to know. I don't know if it's something that we don't know yet, or if she's alluding to her seeing D Wiz get into the car with Uncle Lulu. That's something Kanan definitely wouldn't want to know. Pretty sure he's going to find that out anyway, maybe later in the season, but we'll see. So basically, Jukebox and Kanan are in conflict, and it gets worse for Jukebox because, dear Lord, she goes to see her girlfriend, whatever, Nicole, right? They're talking, enjoying each other's time. They start kissing. In the camera angle, I'm like, bro, our parents are about to walk in. Her mom walks in and starts spazzing immediately, and she walked in while Jukebox was on top of Nicole, so obviously she has the reason to say, oh, you were kissing my daughter, and such. She even, first of all, she berates her, says things like, think we let you in our home, and, it shows what someone really thinks about you when you're put into a situation like this. And the vibe I got from it was like the dad came in, and even after, the dad was confused. The dad didn't know what was going on. Even after he was told, he didn't seem upset as the mom. So is he more, welcoming of a situation like that than the mom is? Is the mom angry because it's girl on girl? Or is it because Jukebox is black? Or is it both? It could be both, honestly. Is the dad not as bad as the mom? Who knows? I'm pretty sure we'll find out, but I'm getting the feeling that the dad isn't as ignorant as the mom is, right? But at the same time, what parent would be okay with they're walking into their teenager's room and they're being affectionate with someone else, regardless of the gender? You feel me? So, I get that, but she went a little too far. She even said, if I see you back around here again, I'm gonna call the cops and report it as rape. Come on, bro. But we've seen that before, so we know how that goes. That definitely has racial undertones. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. But as I mentioned, Kanan has the suspicions that Scrap is the rat. He confronts Scrap. Before he confronts Scrap, he goes home to get his gun. But Rock walks in on him, tells him, I seen you was running home in a hurry. Where you going? He said, I was just looking for some quarters. It was a pizza spot. She drops him off. Unbeknownst to them, Marcus Howard, the detective, and his partner were tailing Rock. When they see Rock drop him off, when Rock pulls off, Kanan comes back out. They say, nah, let's tail him, Follow him. He confronts Scrap. Him and Scrap get into a fight. Obviously, Scrap beats his ass. His name is Scrap. And when you about to fight a motherfucker, and they tell you, oh, I've been waiting on this, right? You probably about to get your ass whooped. And Kanan, for the most part, got his ass whooped. Rightfully so, because he stepped out of line. But I thought it was weird when Marcus Howard pulled up. They arrested Kanan and Scrap. Scrap's getting put into the car, and he's looking at this guy in the convenience store, making eye contact, which we'll come back to later. But there's another confrontation between Kanan and Rock, and Rock realizes that Kanan is determined to be in the gang. He's not going to take no for an answer. So she agrees to teach him how to cook crack. This has I said it in my first review, the first episode review. Kanan and Tariq have very similar, how they got into the game is very similar. Rock was hesitant to teach Kanan this, but she did it because she felt like he wasn't going to quit, so why not have you prepared? And Tasha did the same thing with Tariq. They both had choices in the matter. They didn't have to come into this situation. Kanan was very intelligent, could have gone to a better school, gotten out of the situation. He chose this life. Tariq came up with money, don't have to explain to you why Tariq didn't have to choose that life. Near the end, well, actually at the end of the episode, she's teaching them. But before we even get to that, I'm very happy that Symphony and Kanan's relationship is growing early, and we don't have to keep dealing with the I'm a teenager, you dating my mom, you fucking my moms, I'm not fucking with you, nigga attitude. It's hella annoying. I get it, but it's annoying to keep dragging out episode to episode. And we show the relationship is growing because when Howard arrests Kanan, the person that Kanan calls to pick him up is Symphony. And Symphony isn't having the bullshit. You know, Symphony is Great Value Shamar Moore. My bad. Great Value Shamar Moore. He's all about black empowerment. He doesn't fuck with the cops, especially a black cop. Probably sees him as a raccoon. I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if I can say it on YouTube. He has him pick him up, but while they're in the station, we learned earlier, before they even get to the station, we get an update on Marcus Howard's condition, and that he needs a family member for some kind of, I don't know. Okay, he needs a family member for some kind of transplant donation, whatever. His cousins that they reached out to were not a match, so he needs a family member. While he's looking up Kanan's information, he mentions that him and Rock used to have a thing back in the day. Then, when Symphony picks up Kanan, he looks up his information the year he was born, and some things don't add up. Kanan's dad was incarcerated, and it was almost impossible for Rock to conceive with him, which leaves one option. Marcus Howard is definitely Kanan's dad, and that's a big plot twist that's probably going to have a lot of implications on Kanan's relationship with Rock moving forward, especially if Rock knew this, which I'm sure she did, considering the way she reacted when Marcus Howard confronted her later in the episode. It's crazy. But another big plot twist, well, this wasn't really a plot twist, but a chess piece move. Rock is ready to go on the offensive with Unique. This is heating up. It's not going to end well. Bodies are definitely going to drop, and one body I'm hoping does not drop is Scrap, because I fuck with Scrap, but Scrap is now a double agent. We saw Scrap walking down the street. Rock pulled up on him. He was trying to explain himself with the Kanan situation. Then it just cuts. Then later on, we see Scrap at Unique's place, and he's explaining how he wants to join Unique's crew. Feel like he isn't appreciated with Rock's organization. Kanan's taking over. He's not taking orders from Kanan, and the guy that he looked at when he was being arrested was there and thought him there. So his issues with Kanan are kind of, confirmed because that guy saw it happen. Now, Scrap is a Unique's crew. This is not going to end well for Scrap. There's literally no way this ends well for Scrap at all. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. I really like Scrap, but you know how this goes, especially in Power. No, he's not walking away from this alive. I'm sorry. So we can say it early. Rest in peace, Scrap. But this episode was cool, man. I like this episode. Just a slow build. I feel like the people who want a lot of, I don't even necessarily want to say action, but I'll say it, action. You probably gonna get that later towards the end of the season. Stick around, bro. I'm telling you, this shit is gonna get good. If not, you ain't getting shit from me. I'm gonna just be wrong. But the shit's gonna be good. The shit's gonna get better. I don't know how many episodes we got left. I think they might be doing 10 episodes this season. But if you like this episode, like the video, and let me know in the comments section how you felt about the episode. Do you think this is going to end well for Scrap? I think it was a good idea for Rock to teach Kanan. Well, actually, it was a good idea. The nigga became a fucking crack genius. Anyway, like I said, leave a like on the video, comment in the comment section. You know to hit the subscribe button and ding the notification bell so you know when these videos and other ones come out. And if you have not, check out my other reviews too, my other discussions. I don't call them reviews, discussions. Check them out. They should be popping up somewhere on the screen somewhere. You feel me? But I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Peace.